everyone, it's daytime. You can call me Buster, and welcome to the 1.19 One Chunk Challenge. So this is a new series on the channel. I haven't played Minecraft in quite a while on this channel, and you can see I also have a new skin. I found this online and just added a derpy face onto it. But yeah, this is going to be a fun new challenge. So what is this about? Well, let's go through a little bit of history before we begin. So I actually tried to do this back in the 1.18 update, but it didn't work out so well. What happened is I generated a void world using the super flat preset, and then I used a world edit program called Amulet to place the chunk into that world. But what I didn't know is that using that void preset creates the world using a special biome that's otherwise unused. It's just called the void, and that biome doesn't spawn any mobs, hostile mobs or animals or anything. So I had to go back into Amulet and I changed everything into a plains biome, but then I kept on just running into issues in other places, issue after issue, honestly, with the way I had created the world. So eventually I just kind of gave up on it and I said, oh, I'll just have to come back to this later. And so that's what I did. So I was originally inspired by Snow Crash. A long time ago, he had done a series on his channel called the Hermit Chunk Challenge, which was a one chunk challenge. He had taken a chunk from the Hermitcraft seed at the time, and he did a series on that. Now, it was a long time ago. It was like before 1.13 even, I think. And that was my original inspiration, but the thing that actually got me to come back to this was watching Ilmango. I'm a big fan of Ilmango and Psycraft and all that stuff. And he started a new series recently on Skyblock in 1.19, and it reminded me of the One Chunk Challenge because this is a whole lot like Skyblock. So I was watching his series, and it reminded me of this, and it made me want to come back to this. And what I actually ended up doing for my series here is I'm actually using the same Skyblock mod that Ilmango is using for his series to generate the world as a void. So what I basically did is I used that mod, I generated this world, and so now the whole thing is a void, and then I went into Amulet again, and I generated a new world. I used the seed Beachside 119, by the way, in case you're interested. I'll put a link to this world backup in the description, in case you want to play along. You'll have to also download the Skyblock mod, because it uses a new world type to actually generate all of the thingamabobs, the world, as a void. But other than that, you shouldn't need anything. I think you might need to change the config, because I changed all of the config options so that it would only generate this. If you've seen Ilmango's series, you would know that it also has a lot of extra features, like you can turn coral fans into sand by running them with water or something like that. I don't have anything like that installed. This is just vanilla otherwise. Real quick, I guess I'll get this sapling and then show you my mod list. This is what I've got. Mostly it's just performance mods like lithium and phosphor. Those are for performance, like I said. Tweakaroo and things like replay mod, not replay mod, replay mod, carpet mod. Mostly just things to make content creation a little bit easier. So, for example, if I hit a hotkey, I can toggle free camera. That's something Tweakaroo does. It lets me look around a bit. I'm trying not to show too much of the chunk because I don't want to show some spoilers. I will show you a bit off the sides soon. Some of the things we have. And then, of course, if you've watched Minecraft content for any amount of time, you've probably heard of replay mod. And then carpet mod lets me do some tick warp things that will be useful designing farms and creative and things like that. So that's the mod pack I have. It's not really modded Minecraft in any way, just aside from the Skyblock world. So that's what we've got. Let's... Oh, I need to be careful not to run, by the way, because in this chunk, what I did is I made sure that we had trees, and I made sure that we had enough lava for a nether portal. That's the only thing that I needed, and then the rest of the stuff in the chunk is just whatever we happen to have. By the way, I'm going to help out the tree here a little bit, because I don't want any of these saplings to grow, and then I lose some saplings and sticks and stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I did. For the chunk itself, like I said, I used the seed Beachside 119. It's 119 because it's 1.19. That's the only reason. And I generated this world as a regular world so that I could generate regular chunks. And then I generated it a second time with the Skyblock mod to generate this world. And then I just went into Amulet again to grab the chunk and copy and paste it into this world. And that's basically all I did. And like I said, the only things I looked for was lava and trees. Oh, I also did add some water sources because this didn't have any water, and I didn't feel like waiting for a cauldron and rainwater and all that. I'm not down for that. I'm not willing to do that. That's all there is to it. Plant some more saplings here so we can get some more wood. All right, so... Whoops. All right, I want that and a crafting table. I'll put that right here. So I need to be careful because I don't have access to a lot of food. I also punched out all of the tall grass and ferns and stuff that were on this chunk so that I would not have immediate access to wheat seeds. Let's go for a wooden pickaxe and we'll start digging down a little bit. Okay, so what is this series about? You may be wondering. What is the point of this series? Oh. Yeah, already you can see it's definitely just a single chunk. So, oh, that one grew. Is it already getting nighttime? Yes, it is. All right, I'm going to have to be careful. After a few nights, phantoms will start to spawn, so I need to be worried about that, but I don't think I need to worry about that immediately. And you might notice I already have a few advancements because I went and set up some different aspects of this world. There are some nice surprises waiting for you guys. But anyway, back to the point. The goal. Right now the goal is to make our way down towards the bottom of the chunk. Just see what resources we have. And of course I have a lot of insider information about resources. Here's our first coal, by the way. That'll be useful. Make some torches so you guys can actually see what's going on. I realize it's very dark down here. And also there are a few surprises along the way for you guys to learn about. So luckily we get to start with stone. We can just make a furnace right away. I'm going to make a stone pickaxe, and I'll also make some other stone tools like so. A sword. I'll eventually need a hoe, and then also let's do 4 because I want to make a chest, and I actually want to make 2 of those so I can have a double chest. And I'll place this furnace right here and chest right there. Why not? All right, now I guess what I'll do here is that. Yeah, sure, you know, doing the old strats of burning the wooden pickaxe. Anyway, I'm going to go back underground and do some more digging. Torches. Let's make some of those. And I also have dynamic lights as a mod, as you may have seen in the other screen there. So we're going to try to make our way towards the bottom of the chunk, but since that is one of the main goals of the series, I don't want to just rush down there at the very beginning, because that'll make for kind of a short and boring series, I think. So we're going to limit how far down we go. Oh, yes, this is one of the surprises that I knew about. There was a surface lava pool here. So this is a very nice, easy access lava pool. I didn't actually know about this when I first copy and pasted the chunk. It's not until I pasted it into this world that I noticed, oh, there's lava here. Okay, that could have been dangerous. So yeah, let's take a little peek over the side. You can actually see the light now from the lava. So Ah, already you can see a couple things. There's the surface lava pool. Down there, you can see some crystals peeking out. That's actually part of a geode, which also I didn't know that was in the chunk until I pasted it in. So that was a nice surprise. We can get the amethyst crystals and make some spy glasses and some dark glass or whatever that's called. So that's pretty cool. Can't see anything too interesting down there. Obviously, we have access to snow. I can use shovel on this and make some snow blocks and stuff. So I could, well, I could make a snow golem if I got pumpkins, which obviously we don't have starting off. But we also have the access to the wandering trader, who could give us some extra things. And then down on this side, you can see there's a little bit of a cliff there, which we already found over there. And what else can we see? Just the lava again. There's not too much to see here. It really is just one chunk. We do have bounding boxes for things like any witch huts or ocean monuments that we may be able to find, so we can still farm those items if I were to find those and build a farm there. So that's nice. Let's see. Okay, I think that's about all I had to say. I had sort of a pseudo script over on my other screen because I'm really bad about forgetting all the different things I want to talk about. But this is not going to be just me recording for 30 minutes and then saying, okay, thanks for watching, like and subscribe. This is going to have some little edits because we're going to be doing time lapses, hopefully. With the replay mod, we're going to be doing AFKing at mob farms and things like that. And speaking of which, a mob farm is the first thing I want to build, but I don't want to build out in the middle of the night because things will spawn over here and that might be bad. So I think I'm going to continue chopping down some trees, maybe making some more tools and charcoal and things like that. And I'll come back when it's daytime and I'm ready to start pillaring out a little bit. Uh-oh, phantoms. Okay. Night 1, and we're already dealing with phantoms. Okay. So because I was in creative mode setting up this world, like I said, I punched out some of the grass, and there were also some other little surprises I set up for us later on down the line. And I also had to go into the nether to generate the nether and do all the things I did in there. I've actually been in this world for longer than a few days already, so there's already phantoms. So I guess I'm just going to stay down here and mine a bit of stone until it's daytime. How fun. Alright, so the sun is starting to come up. I found a bit of gravel over here by the lava pool, so I was already able to get some flint. That's useful because we'll need a flint and steel eventually to light our nether portal. And also there's a little spot right here where I can access my furnace and my double chest. That's nice to have. There he is. Hi, get out of here. Get out of here. He's gonna burn any second now. Get out of here. Come on, start burning. There we goes. Alright. So let's make sure he dies. And then I'll tell you what else we have going on here. So you'll notice we started with spruce trees. That means we do not have access to... Oh, did I just hear another one? No? Okay. We do not have access to apples. So if we want to convert some zombie villagers and get some villagers going, and also if we want to be able to get some food, we're going to need to get oak trees or dark oak trees to be able to get apples. And of course, we can create some more tall grass just by using bone meal on here. So that's our current goal. We want to get a bone. So I'm going to make a few slabs out of our spruce wood here. Let's see. Don't have any more in there, so I'll just kapow and kapow, and that should be perfectly fine. Good amount of spruce. And let's start pillaring out over this way. And of course, if we're doing it the smart way, we'll do some bottom slabs. That way no mobs can spawn on the actual walkway. And I'm going to go about 24 blocks or so out and just build a little platform over there real quick. All right, so actually did not bring enough slabs to finish this, even though I made all those slabs. You know, I made a 16 by 16 platform. I was just using the chunk boundaries to count out how wide it is. And I went exactly 24 blocks out here. Now, from over here, you can actually see there's the amethyst crystal, but then way down there, let's turn off the chunk borders. You can see what looks kind of like one of those living biomes. What do they call it? Like a moss cave, I think. So I think down there, I don't have a zoom key enabled, and I'm not going to use free cam or anything to try and see what's all down there. But it's either grass or moss, and that right there kind of looks like one of the azalea bushes. So we might have access to azalea trees once we get down there. We'll just have to wait and see. Also, right here, I see a little deposit of iron, which would be very nice to have. Aside from that, nothing too interesting that I can see. So, yeah, I'm going to make some more slabs and finish this mob platform. And done. There we go. All right, so just going to make some trapdoors and place them right here so that no mobs can pathfind over to me. Also, not sure exactly what I was thinking in that last clip, calling it a living biome down there. I might have been thinking about the Terraria living trees, those biomes that you can find in that game if you've ever played Terraria. Actually need some more spruce planks before I can build those trapdoors, so I guess I gotta wait for trees to grow. Alright, I got some wood and built my 2 trapdoors. Let's just jump over and... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Luckily, I have some extras. Alright, and place it right there. And then I can go like that. So now we can wait and see if any mobs spawn over here. As long as I stand over here, I should be able to not worry too much about the mob spawning on my island. In the meantime, while I was waiting for trees to grow, I shoveled up all of the snow. Oh, there we go. We already have some mob spawning. So now, obviously we can't really go over there and fight all those mobs right now. So my plan is to... Oh, look at him. He's coming, but he won't be able to make it over, I think. If he does, I can just kill him and maybe he'll drop something nice. I don't know. Let's see what he does. All right, down he goes. Off he goes. Bye-bye. Oh, and he died on the amethyst crystal. But anyway, meanwhile, I've just been cleaning up the island a little bit, making it a little bit flatter so that trees will grow a little bit more easily. Oh, and look, they're all spawning like crazy now. And earlier, when I was building the platform, I remember I saw a creeper spawning down there. Oh, I need to be careful not to run. I don't have any food. That's what we're getting the bones for, okay? Meanwhile, let's plant some more of these trees. Like so. Like so. And we'll work on maybe expanding the island a little bit soon enough. Let's see what this zombie... Well, he's just going to fall down like the last one. I kind of want to try and kill him. See if he'll drop a carrot or a potato or maybe an iron ingot or something. Not anything. Not even rotten flesh. Oh, well. Yeah, also moved all of the stuff down here. Let's put away those snowballs at the very least. I don't think I need too much of this stuff. Might as well put it away so that it's safe in case I fall into the void or something. You never know. But also, down here, there's a little bit of a path. So we can explore this little cave area down here. Also, I forgot to mention, we are in a deep frozen ocean biome. That's why everything was covered in snow and it's like taiga, because that's the sort of biome that we started in. So we will be able to get snow. If it starts to rain, it should snow here and we can get some more snow layers and snowballs and things like that, should we ever need anything like that. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing too important down here. Some more grass blocks, though, just in case I do something wrong up here and lose all of my grass blocks that I have access to. I have a backup down there. All right, let's see how things are going. Plenty of mobs over there. So for now, I'm going to... Oh, I'm going to go underground. Never mind what I was about to say. Yeah, I need to get also some string from the spiders so that I can make some wool and then make a bed so I don't have to deal with the phantoms anymore. But luckily, I'm mostly just going to wait for daytime again so that those mobs up there will burn, and we'll hope to get some bones from the skeletons and maybe some rotten flesh from the zombies as a backup food source. Let's put that away where it's safe. Because once we get the bone, we can get the wheat seeds, but then it's going to take a long time for those to actually grow, unless we use the bone meal on those as well. Hello? Are you coming? Oh yes, there's two of them coming. Come on, fall down. Oh, that scared me. Oh, bye. Is the other one there? Whatever. I'm not going to tempt fate. So yeah, and especially without water, the wheat seeds will just take a very long time to grow. Oh, and already I see my hunger bar starting to shake a little bit, so I'm going to just hold still for the rest of the night, and we'll go check up there once the phantoms have burned up. All right, it looks like it's daytime, and oh, yep, there it is. The phantom is on fire, so it should be just about safe to come out. Yep, they're starting to die. Maybe we can get a phantom membrane, you know, repair our elytra that we totally have. All right, it looks pretty safe now. Got a tree grown. All right, and let's see what our spoils are. So that spider should be passive since it's daytime, right? All right, bit of rotten flesh. Not what we were hoping for, but we can kill this guy for some string maybe. Oh, there we go. All right, one piece of string. Well, that's a good reward for one night, I suppose. Already I'm a little bit low on hunger because I fought that spider just now, so let's try to eat this. There we go. At least our health is full. I'll put this away and just hold still until this hunger effect goes away. There is a chance that you don't get the hunger effect when eating rotten flesh, but it's a pretty low chance. So I'm going to have to be careful because I'm not going to have much saturation. And if I lose health, it's going to stay lost. We are on hard mode, by the way. So if I run out of hunger, I'm going to start dying. So taking quite a while to get a bone, but I realized actually I have the materials. Can just build a composter. So maybe we can try putting in some of these extra saplings that we get into the composter and getting some bone meal that way. I'll just have to collect some more of these saplings as they're falling. Still chopping down some trees. I don't know how long I'll be able to do this until I get some food, because my hunger is going to keep going down as I continue to just exist in the world. But I guess as I chop these down, I will just not replant the saplings, and I'll place maybe 4 of them in my chest just to make sure I always have some extras. I'd like to start building some, or growing some 2x2 spruce trees coming up soon. Let's see if we... Oh, already we got a level in the composter, so that's great. All right, let's continue chopping down some trees, and maybe I'll put some stairs here so I don't have to keep on jumping up and down. Yep, I can already see them spawning. Let's hope we get some skeletons. Yep, I can see one there. And maybe if we stay nearby, like this, we can... Oh, we can actually lure over the zombies from here. And maybe they'll fall off the platform and open up the mob cap for other mobs to spawn. Let's see if this guy will fall down. Yep, there he goes. Okay, maybe I'll sit right here and just let the zombies find their way over towards me. Oh, don't knock off the spider. I want to kill him when they're passive in the morning. This is actually kind of funny. We've got a little bit of a conga line of zombies just on the platform there, tracking me. I've decided I'm not going to make them fall off because I think I'd rather have them burn so that I can get the rotten flesh, because I actually kind of do really need the backup food source. And just in case the skeletons despawn or they don't drop enough bones for me to create some bread or anything, I just want to be careful and make sure I have that backup food source. Also, some bad news, there are a lot of creepers on this platform right now. So that could be pretty bad. I want those to despawn, but I also don't want the spiders to despawn. Because if I could kill all of these spiders, I could get a lot of string and potentially get enough wool to make a bed. And also a spider eye would be nice for brewing later on, but obviously I don't need that right away. Anyway, I just wanted to show off the zombie conga line. I'll be back when it's daytime. Here we go. All right, come on, the conga line. The conga line is burning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Now they're starting to panic and run around, or at least the skeletons are. All right, look at the burning conga line. Ooh, your dance moves are on fire. Oh, I'm so funny, aren't I? All right, they're starting to die. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, a little bit of rotten flesh there. Okay, they're all dead. Now now all the creepers are still there. That's not good at all. Alright, well, let's head up and see what we can grab here. Oh, you know what? What I can do is I can lure the creepers over. And like so. Yeah, come on down. Jump over and hit the trapdoor. They'll just fall down. Perfect. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. It's a little bit scary to do that. Of course, we can use the old trapdoor trick because they think the trapdoors are solid blocks that they can path over. And instead of actually pathing over them, they just fall down and they die. Alright, I see some bones over there. Let's get rid of this last guy. In fact, can just knock him off maybe, or even just kill him. Get some gunpowder. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Alright, now we can start gathering the bones and the arrows, why not? And we'll pick off the spiders one by one here. Because they don't all aggro at the same time or anything. Eh. Ah, he got me. Wait, no, he didn't. Looked like he did. Oh! Alright, that's 2 down. Be able to push this guy over a little bit. I don't want to knock him off. You should be able to pathfind up here, right? There. Let's see. Eh. Okay, there we go. Alright, and the spoils. To the victor, the spoils of war. Got some good stuff from those mobs. Alright, let's go back and see what we've got. Make sure to close the trapdoors behind me just for safety. And, oh, that one grew pretty tall. Have to chop down some more trees. Alright, so let's turn maybe 2 of these into bone meal. And use it, that's right here. Oh yeah, let's also get some poppies and some daisies out of that. And already there's our first seeds. Wonderful. Alright. So, just break the rest of these. Okay, let's get our... Oh my goodness, I'm hiccuping all of a sudden. Alright, stone hoe. Get that out. And let's go back up here. Maybe like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll just break this. There we go. And now we have some seeds growing. So now let's bone meal some of these. 1, 2. And I could use this last bone. Yeah, it should be worth doing, honestly. Yes, perfect. And then I can save 1 more bone meal for later. Alright, now let's go to the crafting bench. Craft our first bread. Beautiful. And I'm guessing we'll be mostly bone mealing these wheat seeds, since they are so slow to grow without any water. But as long as I have the seeds planted on the farmland... Oh, all right. Thank you, tree. As long as I have them planted on here, they'll stay intact. The farmland won't break or anything. I'm going to have to start pruning some of these trees here again. And in fact, let's just eat the first bread, fill up our hunger bar. Ah, much better. All right, now we have some source of renewable food. Looks like this one has already grown a stage. It's very nice to see. And all right, sounds like I have some grinding to do, some wood chopping, and maybe sitting by the mob platform for a couple more nights to get some more resources. But okay, I think that's about all of the time that I have for today. So thank you guys for watching the first episode of the One Chunk Challenge. We'll come back next episode, and I think we need to right away begin work on a new mob farm so that we don't need to be waiting for mobs to spawn on our little spawn platform and killing them with the sun and all that good stuff. So that's what we'll be working on next episode. But for now, thank you all ever so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But until next time, goodbye everyone. It's nighttime.